Today on CTV News at 5, addressing the water capacity crisis, the latest plan to tackle the issue in Waterloo region. Plus, pushing back on Ontario's strong mayor legislation, why the City of Stratford has filed a legal challenge. And protecting and creating a paradise for pollinators. How to make your garden wings of wonder for butterflies in this week's Get Growing. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here with us. The region of Waterloo continues to work to address the water capacity crisis. Today, regional representatives unveiled mobile ultrafiltration technology with one of 4 units delivered to the Mannheim Water Treatment Plant. In February, Regional Council agreed to fund the $15 million plan. This container you see is part of a pilot project that will test the ultrafiltration technology before 3 more are added to the site. While the new initiative won't address the looming water shortage, it will make up the difference of the capacity shortage at the plant.
When the first container that you see before us is brought online, it will treat 25 liters per second of water in the pilot project. By the end of the year, we anticipate this container will ratchet up to 50 liters per second after the testing is completed. So pending the success of this container and its technology, an additional 3 units will be up and running by the summer of 2027.
Regional representatives say the units are one of many solutions they're exploring to address water concerns. Stratford City Council is pushing back on Ontario's strong mayor legislation. The city says it has filed a legal challenge against the provincial law, which has now been imposed on more than 200 municipalities. The law gives mayors broader powers in setting budgets, hiring municipal executives and department heads, and certain veto powers, which the province has said are needed to speed up decisions in priority areas like housing and transit. But Stratford Council says it undermines the ability for elected officials to have an equal voice and raises constitutional questions about effective representation on council.
In many cases, it eliminates majority rule from the council chamber. The Supreme Court, there's not a great legal definition of what democracy is, but the consensus is that it's majority rule. So by removing that from our council chamber, that is in fact undemocratic in our opinion.
The city's legal challenge seeks to have the courts declare the law as having no force in effect. CTV's Colton Weens will bring us the full story on this tonight at 6. It is shaping up to be another tough year for people looking for summer jobs, with the rise in unemployment disproportionately impacting young people.
When you have a bit higher unemployment overall, then a lot of organizations and businesses have the luxury of hiring people that might have more experience, and that kind of puts out the young people. And there's that old adage, you know, how do you get experience if you won't give me experience? So we are seeing a bit of that, and some of that slowdown is because of the tariff. Some businesses are cautious and so on. But as far as, you know, generational thing, I mean, certainly like any generation, they've got to learn how to do things a little differently than maybe they're used to. Everything is digital these days.
Youth unemployment rose to 14.3% in April, more than double the current overall unemployment rate of 6.9%. Youth Employment Services say it's often a good idea to focus on seasonal jobs like landscaping, summer camps, hospitality, and retail. And with that, we'll turn to the forecast with CTV's Ashley Bacon. Ash, not sure it quite feels like summer is right around the corner, but soon it will feel that way.
I was just thinking summer job talk. Man, we're getting close, but it's feeling a little cooler than it should this time of year. As I mentioned yesterday, though, Leanne, by the long weekend coming up, we are looking at some summer-like conditions.
And I think we're all waiting for it.
We are, and you know, rain is just about to fall on our region. It's going to get a little bit cool and a little bit wet here in a moment. Let's take a quick look at our satellite radar. As you can see, that system is just touching our borders now. Some areas might have already started to see some rain falling, and we will continue to have rain throughout the overnight and into your Wednesday. 13 degrees out there, a southerly wind at 15 kilometers an hour, so not too windy. which means that rain could sort of linger a little longer when it's not windy like that. But as we take a look at temperatures around the region, sitting right around the low teens for the most part, which is just below where we should be for this time of year. Overall conditions a little bit nicer than they were yesterday. Let's take a live look outside near the University of Waterloo this afternoon, and all those folks are going to be running for either that building or the train soon, because as I said, Leanne, that rain is just minutes away from falling.
Yeah, Ash, you can tell by the sky it is imminent. Grab the umbrella. All right, we'll take a break. We'll tell you what you need to know. The Grand River Motorcycle Ride for Dad is coming up on June 6th, organized by the Waterloo Legion, Branch 530. You can find a pledge form and registration information online.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
All right, this week it's all about the butterfly. I'm so excited, Tanya. We are going to make butterfly plant pots, and of course, it's a pollinator that doesn't get talked about very often.
I know, they're gorgeous. We love the movement in the garden, and we got to remember they're pollinators too. So they need, no different than anything else, they need a good house.
Yes.
They need a good buffet table.
Nice.
And they need a little water too.
Love it. Okay, so what are we doing?
So you're going to plant a bowl that's great for standing or sitting on your patio table.
Okay.
I'm going to do a pot that I'm ultimately going to drop in, so this is something I can put on the deck or the front porch.
Perfect.
Butterflies, believe it or not, they're actually cool-blooded.
Okay.
So they love, love, love the sun, right? Most of us do.
Yes.
So most of the plants suitable for butterflies really are sun-loving.
Okay.
And I thought we'd talk through a few.
Yes, what is this beautiful
This one is actually a Spanish lavender. Now, this lavender is not hardy,
Okay.
but the fragrance on this is amazing.
Now,
So,
one of the other things you mentioned a little bit before was that with butterflies, they like shapes.
They do.
Which is very interesting.
And very, very similar to a hummingbird. Ideally, something that is a little bit tubular.
Okay.
And preferably something that's very nectar rich too. So you want something where the flower is a little bit sticky. You've got to love that lavender there.
It almost smells like eucalyptus.
Very, very similar.
Wow.
Now in my pot, I'm starting with the lantana.
Okay.
And this is tropical, but this is beautiful indoor plant too. So take it inside over winter. And then I've got the snapdragons, right?
Oh, those are so
I love
pretty.
the snapdragons. Look at what I can do, right? I can
talk
make the
back
little
to ya.
dudes talk.
I've got some of those guys too, so I'll pop them in.
You've got some yellow ones, and you'll notice as we build these butterfly planters, the colors aren't necessarily your hummingbird colors, right? So hummingbirds a lot of times were in the reds and the oranges. Butterflies don't necessarily need the same kind of color combo.
Okay.
So we can get away with things like the lavender that you've got, or salvia, which is that one there.
Okay.
And again, when we look at it, we want a flower shape where they can actually land on the tip. So a lot of times we look at the flowers have tongues.
Right.
Right? So it can support a little bit of extra weight. The other ones that are,
I was just going to ask about them. Now, herbs are a really great option too.
They are. And we want to make sure that we're getting some herbs in place, particularly you've got parsley, I've got dill.
I love dill.
Or fennel, and these are really good for the chrysalids. So this is where the butterflies would lay their eggs, and this is what actually feeds the pupa once the eggs hatch too.
Now, another really cool thing you were mentioning is color isn't necessarily as important.
Not so much.
Very cool.
So you can do all kinds of different colors. Now, for those of us that are in the shade, things like fuchsia do really well, or Jacob's ladder, because there's not a lot of butterfly attracting plants for the shade. It's a little bit more limited, but that's okay, right? So these guys still love bright light, and we're all about equal opportunity.
Yes.
Now you're planting.
I love these. These are so neat looking.
Those are actually called a cigar plant.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? So if you look at the shape of the flower, it's got this little itty bitty tube on it.
Very cool.
And when you're planting, the other thing to keep in mind is don't be afraid to use a mix of annual and perennial. So right now you've got largely annuals in yours with a few herbs. I've got annuals in mine. The one thing I am going to put in the ground, put in this one, is a butterfly weed.
Oh.
So this, it's a bulb, or it's a root, right? So I'm actually going to plant it that way and soil right up to there. So these will come back.
Okay.
So the nice thing we got to remember with this is we want flowers that are going to be very continuous. So
Yes.
even annuals are great, but at some point in time we need more flowers, right?
course.
So our perennials will make a big difference.
Now, last but not least, you mentioned it right off the top, but we also need to give these guys a little area for
Yes.
some drinking water.
You got it.
Check out this little setup. So we lost a rock there. I'll add it later.
That's
but
all
we've
right.
got a great little setup where we can add just a bit of water.
Yes.
And you mentioned because they've got tiny legs,
They've
it's
got
good to
tiny,
put
tiny
some
legs.
different levels in there if possible.
So we do this whether this is a butterfly bath or a bee bath. All it is a saucer that's been glazed, so it's not gonna, the water's not gonna drain out. I've got some bits of broken pottery in there from one of my favorite pots that didn't survive. A couple of rocks, and that's really it. Just make sure that you clean that out every once in a while so you don't get gungy. Make sure you add some fresh water to it so you've always got water. But because their legs are so little, it gives them a spot both to cool down and it also gives them a spot to actually drink too.
Fantastic. Okay. And Tanya, lastly, before we go, you've got a simple way to make this super easy for the folks at home.
You got it. All we're gonna do is take this planter, put it into one of my favorite ceramics. It's easy peasy, and now I'm done.
Awesome. Thank you, Tanya.
We'll talk soon.
And as we go to break, we'll tell you what you need to know. The 3rd annual Cambridge Pride Street Party is happening June 14th. Vendors and performances go from 1 until 8 p.m. through the downtown core. The event is free to attend. Well, Ash, we know the rain is coming. We have kind of everyone around us monitoring when it's starting to fall. But also, we've been telling our viewers in our studio, we can always kind of hear the rain on the roof.
Yes, it is one of those roofs where you do hear it when it comes down hard, but it is starting to trickle out. We just heard from our camera operative, Dave Pettit, that it is raining where he is currently. So it is happening. If you're headed out, make sure you grab those umbrellas. You're going to need it. Let's take a look at what Dave is seeing in person. There it is. A little bit of drizzle already happening. It is definitely looking gloomy out there, and the rain is only expected to get heavier and continue at least for the next couple of hours. We will get a little break in there, but overnight rain will come back into play, and then it's expected to last pretty much through your Wednesday. Let's take a closer look. So this is where we're at with the system now moving through our direction. We are going to continue to see that heavy rain overnight and into tomorrow morning, with little patches continuing through the afternoon. So it's not going anywhere anytime soon. This will likely last at least until the early morning hours of Thursday. As we take a look at what's happening right now across the country, it's pretty gloomy across the country in regards to sunshine. There's not much of it. 18 and cloudy in Vancouver and Victoria. A little bit of sun showing in Calgary and 21. But as we move through the prairie provinces, that's probably the brightest area of the country right now. 21 in Regina with mostly sun. Winnipeg at 14, and that sun trying to peek through. But as we move further east, less and less sun and cooler temperatures. It's 10 in Quebec City, 13 for both Montreal and Ottawa. On the east coast, we are looking at 8 degrees and rain in St. John's, as well as rain in Corner Brook and 4. Here in Waterloo region, temperatures sitting still steadily at 13 degrees, about the low to mid-teens for most of southwestern Ontario. But as that rain pushes through and sun sets, we are looking at temperatures taking a dip to around 5 degrees overnight. Now, we could see the potential for an overnight thunderstorm, and again, potential for a thunderstorm early tomorrow morning. Around 10 to 15 millimeters of rain is expected through the overnight hours. So it will definitely be a wet night out there. Tomorrow, temperatures rising to around 14 degrees. So at least we are seeing them a bit warmer than we had over the last few days. Looking at our almanac, back in 2022, we reached a record of 28.8. Not nearly as warm as that, and we are still below our average for this time of year at 19. So we are hoping that temperatures are on the rise, and as we take a look at that 5-day forecast for Waterloo region, things are starting to shape up by the end of the week. Rain continuing into Wednesday and Thursday, a high of 13 for Thursday, a mix of sun and cloud for your Friday, and 19. There is a slight chance for showers on Saturday, but those will likely end in the morning. 24 is the expected daytime high, 22 with a mix of sun and cloud on Sunday. So, Leanne, umbrellas for the next couple days, but get that sunscreen and hat ready for the long weekend.
Look at those beautiful temperatures by the weekend. Ash, thanks so much. Here's a look at what is trending today. Canada's last hope of winning the Stanley Cup is back at it tonight. The Montreal Canadiens are shooting for a commanding lead in their second round playoff series if they can beat the Buffalo Sabres tonight in Montreal. The Bell Centre will most certainly be rocking as the Habs can take a commanding 3-1 series lead with a victory in Game 4. After dropping the series opener, the Canadiens had 2 blowout victories in Games 3 and 4. Also on the ice tonight, the Kitchener Rangers have the chance to clinch the OHL Championship Series and secure their spot in the Memorial Cup. Dylan Edwards was the overtime hero in Game 3, helping lift the Rangers to a 4-3 victory and a commanding 3-0 series lead. Game 4 against the Barrie Colts taking place at the Sadlon Arena tonight. Puck drop, 7 p.m. Canada is in the home stretch before the World Cup. The City of Toronto says the excitement is growing with the tournament now just a month away.
You know, I think the frenzy is building. We know that. We've seen from day one on our 1 year to go celebration. Nathan Phillips Square was packed with people wearing their soccer jerseys from their home countries and from Canada. We've seen good crowds, interest on social and other areas. So I think the excitement is building.
Toronto will host 6 matches at what will be called Toronto Stadium, starting with Canada's first match on June 12th, and fans are already starting to feel the excitement.
I think it's just an exciting time. It's kind of like the Olympics where you get like so many different people from so many different countries, and I think it's just going to be like one big party.
Tournament organizers say Toronto's diversity will be showcased through the host city theme, The World in a City. Still ahead on CTV News at 5, deadline day on census data. What the information being collected is used for and how it helps some organizations in Waterloo region. And checking our Need to Know calendar. Olympian Clara Hughes will be at the University of Waterloo Humanities Theatre tomorrow night to talk about her success as an athlete and her powerful personal story. The event is free to attend and will run from 5:30 until 7:30 p.m.
Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tonight's digital dive, new traffic calming measures are set to be installed in 4 Waterloo school zones. It's all in an effort to improve road safety near schools. City Council unanimously approved the measures during a meeting yesterday for 4 areas considered high priority. To find out where speed humps and raised pedestrian crossings will be installed, you can go to our website, ctvnewskitchener.ca. Here's the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on today. A dual Canadian-U.S. citizen has pleaded guilty for his role in smuggling migrants across the border, including a family of 4 who died. 35-year-old Timothy Oakes is accused of being a key facilitator, earning about $1,000 for every migrant he smuggled into the U.S. He pleaded guilty Monday to several charges, including 4 counts of alien smuggling resulting in death. A family of 4 Romanian nationals, including 2 children under the age of 3, died when their boat capsized in the St. Lawrence River in 2023. Oakes now faces a maximum penalty of life in prison. A smash and grab and attempted arson at a Michigan cannabis shop went sideways when the suspects accidentally sparked up themselves. Surveillance video shows a Jeep ramming through the storefront. One suspect grabs product while the other pours gasoline all over the store. Well, as they try to ignite the gasoline, one of the suspects is lit on fire. They fled the scene with their shoes still on fire. The shop owner says they were able to open up the same day without any issue. 2026 census forms are due today, but StatsCan says today is more of a reference date than a cutoff. People who haven't filled out their forms will be reminded to do it through letters, calls, and even in-person visits. If the form still isn't handed in after all of that, there could be a $500 fine. The census is sent out every 5 years. Information collected is used to make policy decisions and to decide how money is spent. Waterloo Region Immigration Partnership says the census is just one piece of the puzzle.
Looking then across all of the data that we have from the census and from the surveys that we do, our immigrant survey is running right now. Actually, looking at all of that data, we're working together with many organizations and making changes across the community.
At 6, CTV's Heather Centerin finds out more about how the census data helps organizations right here in Waterloo Region. A NASA Mars mission took an unexpected turn recently when a large rock hitched a ride on the Curiosity rover. The problem? The rock was stuck to a robotic arm holding a key scientific instrument, one monitored by researchers at the University of Guelph.
We are looking at rocks, we are figuring out what they are made of, how they look, and once in a while we drill into the rock to extract powder to be analyzed by 2 big instruments looking for mineralogy and one looking for even organic material.
Find out whether the rover was able to free itself from the rock and save the vital U of G equipment in Spencer Turcotte's story coming up tonight at 6. U.S. coffee chain Dunkin' is headed back to Canada. Canadian restaurant operator Foodtastic says it has signed a master franchising agreement with Dunkin' owner Inspire Brands to open hundreds of locations across the country. Foodtastic, which also runs Second Cup, Milestones, and Freshie, says its first Dunkin' will open in late 2026 or in early 2027. Dunkin' once had hundreds of Canadian locations, but closed in 2018. So there you go. For all the coffee lovers out there, just another place to get your fix. All right, we're back at the top of the hour. We'll leave it there for CTV News at 5. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a good night.